Hey guys, welcome to Offshoot Comics Off Topic. We're your hosts, Kirby Kid
and Black Superman,
also known as David Clark
and Walter Bryant.
And today we're doing a top 10 list, the top 10 worst shinobi in Naruto.
Yeah, now I mean you have to understand our criteria for worst shinobi. They may actually be pretty powerful, but they could be really dumb, or they could be really dumb
and weak.
And
I know, as soon as we said that, I know you all already know who's on this list. You know.
You know a few anyway.
So the first one, we're going to start off with Tenten. Now, I know what you're saying, but she's a strong female ninja. No, she's not. So there's that.
No, she's eye candy who's in love with Sasuke.
No, she's in love with Neji.
No, you're right.
So she was,
but
because he's dead. She is bad because one, her power can be bought in a store, but it's more of her attitude that always gets me.
Last week I said something that women probably thought was really sexist. I'm gonna say it again. A lot of women in fiction aren't written very well. They're not useful. They're kind of weak and usually pretty stupid. Like, they're written actually to be damsels in distress, or to show how epic the guy is by doing something really not epic, like whining about wanting to rest while all the guys are running towards danger.
Right. And another thing she did that sucked was during the Ninja War, she picked up the 5-element fan. And, she used it to take out Kakuzu. But immediately she was drained of all of her chakra. And so she asked some random ninja, she was like, "Help, dying." Which was kind of funny. But it's like, come on now. You gotta have some chakra left. I mean, you don't use anything, you just throw shurikens. You don't use your chakra. Anyways, Tenten is on this list. The next one is, you all know this is coming, Sakura.
That's about all I gotta say about Sakura. I mean, look, she is really, like now, literally, physically the strongest person on the planet.
Probably, yeah.
And totally useless. I mean, useless. Like, she is the strongest person on the planet, immortal, and a ninja. And she is standing back watching Naruto. And
see, and like you're saying about the women being written terribly, this is Kishimoto's fault. Because the whole series, since she started taking things seriously in the Chunin exams, was about her catching up to Naruto and Sasuke and not always having to look at their backs. She's got a boss summon, she was taught by Sanin, but she's still in the back. She hasn't been given anything that could let her keep up. And technically, she should. Because, Tsunade should have, or the slugs should have taught her some sort of sage mode. Because if she could strike right now, it'd be super helpful. But she has no sage mode.
But she's just kind of standing there.
Yeah.
Chilling.
And she's being rescued by people constantly. She's being, I mean, she had a moment to shine with the whole chakra battery thing for Obito. And then Sasuke was like, "You saved me," and she was like, "Yay," and she looked tired, but she shouldn't be tired because one, the dot's still here. That means she still has a crap load of chakra.
Yeah, but she probably didn't know how to channel it, right?
Well, no, that's her thing. Her whole thing is she is excellent. She's like the best out there at chakra control and doing all that stuff. I mean, she's a great medical ninja, which is great, but you need, more so than being a medical ninja, you need to know how to fight. There's so many things, like, she should be doing something.
Yeah, I mean, and first off, okay, when Kishimoto gave Sasuke his unwarranted power upgrade, he also seemingly gave Sakura an unwarranted power upgrade. I mean, like, they all powered up, they're all standing there, and Sakura's like, "No longer am I standing at your back, now I'm by your side."
I thought that was going to be the end, she was going to be useful. No. And then she went right back to being in the background. And that's not so much a Sakura problem, that's a Kishimoto problem.
That is a Kishimoto problem.
Because the way she's been built, she should be doing way better than this.
And see, and again, like, I know, ladies, that you think I'm being sexist. I'm really not. I love strong women characters. There aren't any. Not here.
Not on this list. Because Tamari's a good strong woman character. She'll be nice and have tea with you and then level a forest to get one person. I love that scene. She's like, "Oh, someone's attacking Shikamaru. Let me just level the forest real quick." See who's left.
And was it the Mizukage?
The Mizukage. She hits on Sasuke and she's like, "Wow, he's so hot. Too bad I have to kill him now." She's good. Let's see. You got what's her name? The Two Tails. holder.
Yeah, no, she's pretty. She's
she was
pretty
strong.
epic.
That was not fair that she got cornered like that by the immortal duo. That sucked. I mean, so you have and then of course if you watched my old Ninja Storm videos, my personal favorite, Lady Chio. You know, she was awesome.
Chio was pretty epic. Yeah.
I love Chio, dude.
Chio decided to die.
Right? And I love how when she came back as a zombie, she's like, I'll show him, I'll play dead. And they're like, that's not how it works. But she tried, though. that is A for effort, Lady Chio.
but look, the funky thing about Kishimoto's writing is that when he has really, really strong woman characters, they're around for like one story arc for about 4 issues, and then they die or they leave
or they get treated wrong. Like Conan. Conan was a freakishly strong female shinobi or Kanochi, but the problem was the way she lost to Obito was bullcrap. She set off 600 billion paper tags, and she's like, oh good, he must be, and then Obito's like, dead? No Obito, you don't get to do that. Apparently he used Izanagi, which allowed him to come back from the dead and whatnot. But here's my problem with that. How did he not lose an eye after that? Because he only had one eye at that point, right?
He only had one eye, yeah.
And he just still had it. That
he gets to use it. He gets to use it in death.
That first Hokage DNA must be amazing. But it's like, you know, he shouldn't have died there, honestly, because that would have been the end of the story. But he should have just had to run away.
Something.
And then when later on, when she's weak or something, come back and kill her, or have somebody else come to help or something. Because you don't just survive a sustained 5-minute long barrage. She knew your time limit and she calculated, you know, accordingly. And you should have died. And he did die. He technically did die. He died, and Izanagi brought him back. Because Izanagi is basically saying you won.
Yeah.
And I'm cheating death so I can come back and beat you.
Kind of like Danzo. Yeah.
No. Danzo
he cheated.
Didn't cheat.
He cheated.
He did that to screw with Sasuke. Because he didn't.
And he lost.
He didn't need it. First of all, that was bullcrap. We're not. That's a whole other video. The Sasuke versus Danzo fight. That was bullcrap. All right.
I'm just saying, man.
No, man.
Look,
no, man. Should we tell them all of them who made it, or just the first one?
Let's just tell them all, because
1 through 5. The next 5 is Hokage is 1 through 5. Let's start with Shodai. Okay, 1. You don't hand out 9 or 8 super powerful demons to people who want to kill you.
Sure you do, because you want everybody to be on an even keel. No, you don't. When you're at war, you keep all the weapons for yourself.
And you should have killed all the Uchiha, because your brother knew about the whole brain damage thing. And I'm sure he told you more than once, because they've had arguments about it. You should have killed all the Uchiha. Not because they're evil, but because if anything goes wrong in their lives, they will become evil. And that is a threat to the rest of your family.
And evil and powerful.
Yeah.
I mean, they don't just become evil.
It's evil and powerful. And the more evil they become, the more powerful they are. And the more powerful they are, the more evil they become. It's like a Hulk cycle. You know?
Or the dark side.
Yeah, I mean, it's basically the dark side, except not as cool. So, yeah, Shodai really messed up there. And, you know, he had a good vision. He really did. But you should have, instead of having the 5 ninja villages, you should have just had the 1.
Led by you.
Yeah.
With all 9.
And they would have feared you and respected you, because the Uchiha clan picked you over its own dude.
Which, by the way, you know, is part of the problem with this war.
Because he was butthurt. So
you should have just stabbed him in the throat. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Just saying.
But so Shodai is on the list. Next, Nidai, second Hokage. He did everything right for the most part, except couple of flaws. One, he sort of kept Madara's body instead of destroying it, which is how he used Izanagi to come back to life. So there's that. Oh, and then he kept it in a tree outside the village instead of in the village where you can check it every day. So there's that. And then there's another problem. He sort of created Edo Tensei, which allows you to make an undead zombie horde of epically powerful ninjas, which did not come back to bite anybody.
Why would you do that?
Because he's stupid, and therefore why he's on this list.
Everybody, have you seen The Mummy? You've seen The Mummy?
Yeah.
Okay. at the beginning of The Mummy, as they are getting ready to kill Imhotep, they say, "We're going to curse you with a curse that is going to leave you undead forever. But if somebody wakes you up, you will be an undying zombie of unnatural, unlimited power." Why would you do?
That's so dumb. And why would you? It was so dumb that even the first Hokage told his brother, "Dude, I told you not to." Why? Why did you do that? And first of all, if you're gonna do it, why would you write it down?
Unlimited.
Why would you write it down? Why?
Unstoppable, unlimited. The chakra doesn't stop.
Yeah, it's unlimited power. You can't kill them. That's why. Why would if you're gonna do it? It should have died with you. It should have died with you. You do not pass that on.
Captain America's shield. You know why they can't remake it? Because the person who made it knew that it was a bad idea, didn't write it down,
took it to his
in their head.
Like it's so it was dumb, which is why he's on this list. Other than that, he was a great Hokage, and they say he shouldn't have put the Uchiha in the police force. An eye that copies and predicts moves is a great for police.
Yeah, until they become evil.
Which is why I would have killed them all in the first place. But so there's that. Next up,
the third
Hokage, who, by the way, in the beginning of the series was called the God of Shinobi, and they retconned that.
Yeah, big time, because like he is nowhere near as powerful as.
No, he's really great. I mean, he's like the only one who can combine elements without having like the bullet technique.
The Force can take him.
That's true because one of those guys can teleport, and the other one is third Hokage. But no, but yeah, so. The third Hokage is on here for one reason and one reason only. He did not kill Orochimaru when he knew full well what he was becoming, and that was back when he was in his, like at the very end of his prime. Orochimaru did not move until he was allowed to pass by the third Hokage. Remember when he met him? He did not move until he was allowed to pass because he knew if his master wanted it, he was dead. He was dead. He knew it. And he said, all I could see was that little boy that I trained, and I let him go. Had he killed Orochimaru there, most of the problems would have stopped. Sasuke would have stayed in the village.
Maybe
he would have. Well, he had nowhere to go to.
Yeah, I don't see that as being something that would have stopped Sasuke.
No, because remember, what made him want to go was when the Sound 4 came and raped him in the face. If there was no one enticing him, I think eventually he would have grown the way, like because Kakashi would have been there to mentor him. And during those years, Kakashi may have shown him another way to unlock Mangekyo. Because remember, Sasuke said he was forgetting his goal there, which means he was starting to become regular, you know. And
he was enjoying Naruto's company.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm not saying that they're gay or anything, just
right. But see, Sasuke would have become more powerful because he would have had Naruto there as a constant, like, hey, oh, that's cool, Chidori. I have Rasen Shuriken. You want to catch up? I mean, think about it. Jiraiya may have taken all three of the kids, or at least Naruto and Sasuke. He probably would take Naruto and Sasuke.
He definitely would take Naruto and Sasuke.
If Kakashi wouldn't have taken them.
He wouldn't take Sakura. Sakura wouldn't have made it. She couldn't survive.
And let's be honest, Naruto would not have let him.
Yeah, that may be true too.
Because she's like, look, she's gonna be turning 16 on this trip. I know what you're gonna do. So yeah, that's why the third makes it on it, because he did not kill Orochimaru when he should have. So there's that. Next,
the fourth
Hokage. You do not. Your response to the Nine-Tailed Fox attacking is not, I have an idea, guys. Instead of sealing it into my wife, which was where it belongs, I'm gonna do this move that's gonna kill me and curse my son forever. And look, what I would have done if I was Minato at that time, you know, look, your wife is dying anyway. You both know that. You use Shiki Fujin or the Reaper Death Seal to seal it back into her. Oh wait a minute, hold on. If he sealed it into his wife, wouldn't she have lived? Because being Uzumaki means you could survive extraction. And if they put the demon back in you, it's a lot of stress, but don't forget, you're an Uzumaki, so you have great, physical fortitude, and I'm pretty sure the Nine-Tailed Fox heals you. I don't know. I mean
that's happening for Naruto.
I've seen Naruto have a clear 8-foot hole in his chest. I've seen him drop from a cliff on his head. But no, he should have sealed it back into Kushina.
Agreed.
Because she would have had a greater chance of surviving and them actually repelling, the attack. And that was, and first of all, it was really stupid that he didn't make a clone to go run to tell people to come help him.
Fair enough.
Especially when your clones can
teleport. Oh, and by the way, I'm sure your son appreciates being turned into a pariah.
He didn't. You all know why this next person is on the list. Tsunade.
The 5th Hokage?
She sucks at being Hokage, okay?
She sucks at life.
She does.
Okay, how did we get introduced to her?
She was
face down on a poker table.
Yeah, she was drunk,
she just lost
money, and was using her youth genjutsu to get out of paying bills. She left the village, and then not only did she leave the village after being told of the 3rd Hokage's death, which I'm assuming she left after the 4th died because she's a punk, or no, she left after Dan died, right? Yeah.
Yeah, she left after Dan died because she couldn't take it.
After finding out that the 3rd Hokage, her master, her grandfather's favorite student, after he had died, she said, being Hokage is stupid, he died for nothing. Which, even if you believe that, you don't say that in front of one of the other students. You just don't. That's a bad idea.
Yeah, and now you're going to be Hokage.
I mean, it was so bad, she was thinking of actually giving him over to Orochimaru. And Jiraiya said, Tsunade, look, you're one of my good friends, and I love you. But if you betray Konoha, I will put you down. I want you to understand that. And I was like, yeah, J-Man, because you know he would.
Yeah,
and he would have put her down, and he would have gone back and been Hokage whether he wanted to or not.
Which he didn't.
She was such a bad choice that, well, one, they wanted Jiraiya, and Jiraiya said, I'll go get Tsunade as a stand-in. They're like, no. Even after Jiraiya died and Tsunade was in a coma, they're like, it's too bad Jiraiya's dead, because we would like him to be Hokage. He was still in the running. I mean, and then of course, I mean, outside of letting Naruto run her village and dictate policy, and she allowed her feelings for Naruto to not have Sasuke killed the moment they could not bring him back on the mission, because when he was running away, technically he was captured at the time. He was in that little case, so technically he was not running away. But after Naruto failed to stop him, he is now a rogue ninja carrying the last of the strongest bloodline in the village. He should have been put down.
He should have been, but he wasn't.
See, she should have sent some medical ninjas.
Oh, and then he came back and tried to assassinate them.
Yep.
The whole village.
Almost started Ninja War too. And it's bad. And then of course the ultimate failed. The moment when it was her time as Hokage to put her life on the line and to actually be the man or the boss. So Pain walked up to her in her village on her house and said, BRB, I'm destroying your village. And she stood there and took it and let a Genin save the day. No other Hokage would have allowed that. Here's why Haku sucks. He had the whole one hand sign thing down. He was pretty cool. He was pretty powerful in the beginning. In order to block Chidori, you know what advanced technique he used? He used his chest. He's like, oh, does that work? 'Cause did I block it? Oh, I'm dead? Oh, you mean I could have maybe put my hands up to try? Because then he would have hurt my hands and not me. Or maybe I could have, instead of do this, since I'm so fast, maybe punch his wrist and I deflected. Or maybe use an ice mirror. Or any one of my other million techniques that I have.
No. Instead, let's just let him stab us.
She could have, or he could have thrown like a kunai.
He did look like
he did. Yeah, he could have thrown a kunai in front of Kakashi's face, and Kakashi would have been like, "What? Let me back up real quick and not run into a kunai." Anything, and that's kind of it though. That's kind of why. Oh, and then of course when Naruto punched her in the face, and she's like, "I lost." Like, no, actually, that's not how it works in ninja fights. You actually keep going until one of you is dead. You don't just give up because you've been punched in the face twice, which is all that happened at that point. Who's next?
Karin.
Who? You mean Karin?
Karin.
He can't see. He went to the hospital. His writing is bad. Karin.
Karin.
Naruto. Karin is a lightning style move. So there's that. But so Karin is terrible because even though she's Naruto's cousin and she has that Uzumaki fortitude, she is still in love with Sasuke. The dude who, while you were held hostage, said, "Don't move so that I can stab you in the heart and get Danzo at the same time."
Yeah.
And you know, somewhere deep inside, Danzo was like, that was stone cold, bro.
And she's useful and powerful.
She is. I mean, she had those chains out of nowhere.
Yeah,
I mean, I get it. Naruto's mom had that. That might be an Uzumaki trait, but you have not ever shown her to be that powerful when she needed to be.
She's got the ability to sense other ninjas. I mean,
she has her bite orgasmic healing thing,
which is pretty cool to watch.
Yeah, which is pretty cool to watch, but it's kind of gross to do and to think about. All those bite marks, like it's like she was thinking about. Oh god, I had a nightmare about that once. It was gross. Anyways, so yeah, she's kind of just Sasuke crazy.
She's not kind of Sasuke. And she is Sasuke.
Yeah, crazy. And it defines her character, which is sad because that's Naruto's only family. Mm-hmm. Like, let's just realize that real quick.
And every time anything happens with Sasuke, she's over the top about Sasuke.
And she's going to choose Sasuke over her only living relative. Oh, I know who's next. You want to say it?
Obito.
Super Ghost. Hashtag Super Ghost.
Obito, our friend, our homie,
Mr. Late Bloomer,
the 13-year-old boy who started a war over a 12-year-old girl.
He's a late bloomer, dude. He's like,
understand. He's like 30 now, starting a war over a 12-year-old girl. Okay, if that alone doesn't make you a bad ninja,
basically what happens is. He gave her a note in class and he was like, I love you, you love me too? And she sent a little letter back saying, LOL no. Just like, and he's like, kid, take it, I'm evil now. I mean, okay, so he saw her body explode. He saw Kakashi kill her to prevent her body from exploding. Mm-hmm. And he was like, no, I'm so upset. And then he decided to start the Fourth Ninja War. He was the power, but he was the puppeteer behind the Blood Mist village. He was controlling the Jinchuriki, who was the Kage then. Mm-hmm. He single-handedly has killed half of the ninja world. He tried to stab Naruto as a baby and ended up killing Third Kage's wife, Naruto's mom, Naruto's dad, a lot of people in the village. Let's see. Oh, he helped kill the Uchiha clan.
Okay, now, I know that everyone listening to this right now goes, okay, so how does this make him a bad ninja? Understand, this is all over a 12-year-old girl. Okay, now, I have a 10-year-old daughter. Now, if something happened to her, I might go kill the guy who did it. Maybe a couple of his family members. But I'm not going to do anything else.
Would you start World War III?
Nah, no. I mean, not in my kid's name. You know, and this is my kid. I mean, this is a girl who didn't even like him.
Yes. And she was totally cool on the other side, by the way. She's like, oh, it's all right. She just lost her way for a bit and killed a bunch of people.
Yeah, you sure you don't want to give her honorable mention for that?
You know what? Yeah. Ren, you're the list now. But yeah, Obito is stupid. And first of all, for a guy who could teleport, it sure took you a long time to accomplish your goals. I'm just saying. Because he could have taken his eye back from Kakashi at any time.
You mentioned the eye.
Oh yeah, the magical eye that somehow, even though it's physically based, was able to bring him back from the land of the dead. By the way, if you notice, he never actually even activated the Sharingan. He was just sitting there. Okay, my face is warping now. I'm just gonna warp into my face real quick. I'll be right back. Okay. And then he was back as Super Ghost and
alive but dead.
We should make.
And then he gave his eyes.
We should make a T-shirt called Super Ghost.
Hashtag Super Ghost.
Hashtag Super Ghost. We should do that. With a picture of Obito doing this. So yeah, Obito is number 10. With Ren as honorable mention because those two, their relationship defined the entire ninja world for forever, basically.
Now all this time we thought Naruto was about Naruto. It wasn't.
It's about Ren and Obito.
It's a love story about a 12-year-old girl and a 30-year-old man.
It's stupid. It's dumb. Obito is dumb for that. Now he's a powerful ninja. He's powerful as all get out.
Yeah,
he's powerful enough to even defeat.
But
death,
powerful ninja doesn't make you a good ninja.
It does not. All the powerful ninjas, basically most of the powerful ninjas we know, just basically destroy the universe. Mm-hmm. They've ruined it for everybody else.
Pretty much, yeah.
Because they all try to do what they want to do.
Yeah, like basically, the powerful ninjas are all really narcissistic, and they all tend to just want to go out and become immortal,
force their will,
blow up a village that they think wronged them, even though they actually did something wrong there.
Drink and gamble, being Tsunade.
And of course, the one super powerful ninja who really was great died at the bottom of the lake. But he did will himself back to life.
Jiraiya. The only person in Naruto to will themselves back long enough to leave a message and then be like, LOL, done. So yeah, that's our list of our top 10 worst ninjas in Naruto. If you don't agree with it, which I know you don't, leave your version in the comments, and we'll talk about it when we do our top 10 best ones, which will surprise you because the ones you thought would be on there are on this one. But that's it for this week, and don't forget, guys, I'm still doing the Gundam video. I'm actually just gonna wait till the weekend because doing that and having a full-time job sucks.
Yeah, and it's pretty late. You don't know that because we're cool.
We look so good. I mean, it's super hot as all get out right now.
And my head is shiny.
This head is so shiny. It makes it really hard to do green screen, by the way. I just want to put that out there on the internet. But that's it for this video. Until next time, we were your hosts, Kirby Kid
and Black Superman.
See you later, guys.